Okay, look, I'm not a hardcore anime fan, and like most of the things, I'm more of what you would call a dedicated casual, I guess. So there are a lot of anime I haven't watched for various reasons, and it's mostly due to personal tastes. To make this easier for me, I will only be using anime that I watch, which unfortunately has to exclude some of my favorite openings, and only openings from parts of anime that I've actually watched. So, for example, with One Piece, I'm only on the Alabastia arc, so only one from the first 3 openings would be picked. This brings me to my next restriction, 1 opening per anime. This does not include any spin-off or sequel series though, but I'll try to limit myself as best as I can. The openings will mostly be judged by their songs for the lower half of the list, but for the higher half there will also be the actual opening, the visuals and everything. Well, for the most part, I'm judging them by the theme songs. Oh, and this list is going to be mostly off the top of my head. There might be some that I may have forgotten, but then why would I even include them in that case? Anyway, I think that's enough restrictions. So here's my top 10 Japanese anime openings. Why top 10? Wait, why do I have to explain this to you? But first, my opening. Number 10, Maha Go Go Go. You'd think that this was the same song as Speed Racer, but it's actually kind of different. In fact, it's actually around a minute longer. Still, it has nostalgic value for me, and it's actually a really good song for its time. Maha Go! Go! Go!
Mahi go go, Mahi go go, Mahi go go go.
Number 9, Pokemon's first opening and Aim to be a Pokemon Master. I'm sure some of you were expecting me to choose the third opening, and believe it or not, this song actually holds more nostalgic value for me as I've heard it when I was really young while surfing the internet. Not to mention that it was in Pokemon Pinball. And it also happens to be of another personal favorite of mine, Rika Matsumoto, Ash's Japanese voice actress. It's actually insanely hard to find video footage for this one, and that I could actually use for the countdown, and I had to resize it to remove the border. I guess it helps to spell it Pocket Monsters. This opening, Geto Daze. Number 8, a tie between Transformers Armada Opening 1 with Dream Again, Bakugan Battle Brawlers Opening 1 was Number 1 Battle Brawlers, and Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Opening 3 was Precious Time Glory Days. Psychic Lover is one of my personal favorite Japanese band, and I've done work in a handful of shows that I have personal interest in, but although I have yet to watch Deca Ranger or Shinkenger in full, and really those songs that they did for those shows are much better in my opinion. But these songs were also really good in their own right, just not as appealing to my personal taste, which is why they're higher on this list. Number 7, Sailor Moon R Opening 1 with Moonlight Legend. Now, for some odd reason, they actually used parts of this version of the Sailor Moon opening in the first dub opening. I still haven't gotten to the second opening of Sailor Moon R in my recent watch through, but I'll at least give that version an honorable mention for better visuals. I should probably mention that I view the title changes in Sailor Moon as seasons, considering that they usually only have 1 or 2 story arcs in them. This opening is Fighting Evil by Daylight and Winning My Praise by Moonlight. Number 6, Transformers the Headmasters. Yes, Transformers Generation 1 is an anime. And out of all the Japanese Generation 1 theme songs for Transformers that I could find, this one is easily the best in my eyes. Master Force's opening would have made the list, but the song just makes me want to fall asleep, not get me hyped for a bunch of super giant robots fighting each other. And the pre-Headmasters theme song was decent, but just a bit too much on the slow side. Honestly, I haven't watched Victory or Zone yet, but those songs are much more exciting, trust me. Headmaster's opening really got me amped with a more upbeat song and the excited shouts of "Head on!" This is an opening that you definitely want to apply to your forehead. Number 5, One Piece's first opening with We Are. Now, I don't think there's much to be said about the song that hasn't already been, but out of the openings I had to work with, both the song and the visuals best depicted the spirit of adventure. Of course, this does mean that I can't use this dub version for the top 10 dub openings list, but this opening will have you ready to sail the 7 seas in search of that treasure. Number 4, Naruto opening 4 with Go. Okay, I know, it's Naruto.
Deal with that.
I mean, seriously, look at all the entries on my list and tell me you're surprised. All of Naruto's theme songs, at least of the 7 I've got to, are awesome. Well, aside from No Boy, No Cry in opening 6, honestly, now with the singer's drunk or something? Most of the background music was pretty awesome too. Honestly, I wanted to put Heroes Come Back, but I haven't gotten to ship it in yet. I haven't even heard any of the other theme songs, so I can't really judge. This opening fights for what it believes. Number 3, a tie between every Digimon Japanese opening. Yeah, I know, I'm cheating, so sue me. I'm not gonna go through them all, however, and I'm cutting down Sabers and Crosswords to just one. Many of these songs were done by one of my personal favorites as well, Digimon theme song artist Koji Wada. He's pretty awesome. So first of all, there's Digimon Adventure with Butterfly. That's 2 words. 1 word would be the DDR song. Honestly, I wouldn't rank this song so low, but in spite of the fact that I grew up on the dub, The song manages to invoke a strong sense of nostalgia for some reason, and Masaki Endo did a very awesome cover of it that I thoroughly love. There's really also an amazing Spanish remix version. This opening isn't gonna butterfly away anytime soon. Digimon Frontier with Fire. This one was definitely the best of the classic 4 Digimon theme songs. It was upbeat and full of energy, and things just kept going uphill from here. Well, sort of. This song has definitely got a firepower. Digimon Saber's first opening was Going My Soul. Even more upbeat and full of energy. I definitely like this one more than Fire, but then the second opening happened, but this opening makes it flashy. Digimon Cross Wars with Never Give Up. This song went back to more upbeat song style, but honestly it's still a bit on the slow side, and this theme song will... Number 2. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Opening 4. If you know anything about me, you know that I am a huge fan of Masaki Endo, with some exceptions. So it wouldn't be surprise anyone to see this one on my list. And this is definitely one of his best. Of course, the insert song Clear Mind, also by Endo, is also easily the best song in the whole series. And by series, I mean 5Ds, Yu-Gi-Oh! Being the franchise, because NAS and 4Kids actually know what season means, unlike Saban. Of course, there's also the 5th and final opening, which has yet another Masaki Endo song, Going My Way, but honestly it's a bit slow for my taste, but it's still awesome. I mean, after all, I like most of Blue October, The Killers, and Owl City just as much as I like that song. This opening will definitely leave you in an over-the-top clear mind. And my current number 1 Japanese opening is No Game, No Life with this game. I know, I'm not usually a big fan of slower, less rocking music, but both the song and the visuals are just fucking beautiful! The anime in itself is really good, but there's just a bit too much fan service for my taste. Well, the adult fan service, not the video game references. Those are awesome! I mean, they even make a reference to the Sid Meier's Civilization of all things. This opening wins by playing by the rules and abusing them, even if the opponents should cheat. Well, that's it for my top 10 anime openings in Japanese. You feel free to disagree with me all you want. It's not really going to change things much. I mean, this is all going off the top of my head after all. Anyway, until next time, stay tuned.
Waku waku mo でかいぜ